Awesome. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about weight loss challenges. So if you've never run a weight loss challenge, this is definitely a great one to get your business off the ground. So basically, the weight loss challenge concept came up about a couple of years ago, probably about 3, 4 years ago now, actually. It's basically, it was taken from the concept of The Biggest Loser. And basically, it's a 12-week weight loss challenge. Now, I know there's people out there running 4 weeks and 6 week weight loss challenges, but this is a 12-week one that I'll be sharing tonight. But you can always compact it and make it a minimum of 6 weeks, as you can see in the notes there. So I encourage you to take note of this website, herbalifewlc.com.au. Okay, that's the official website from Herbalife for weight loss challenges. So let's go through it in more details. Basically, on this homepage, it's got a short video before and after testimonies, which you can use for your presentation at a weight loss challenge if you wish to. Okay, so this website, you'll have access to this website. Your participants will have access to this website, and they'll need passwords every week to actually access more information. Okay, so let's go through it. The participants link here, okay, you've got the topics that you'll be covering for the 12 weeks. So the first week is all about protein intake. Second week's about meals, plans, snacking, water, metabolism. On the third week, carbohydrates, shopping and cooking, core nutrition, nutrition labels, fats, portion control. Sixth week is digestive health. Seventh week is eating out. Eighth week is about fiber. Ninth week is about sugar. 10th week about exercise. 11th about heart health. And 12th week about maintenance and long-term wellness. Okay, the first 2 weeks of information, a participant can download these materials and print them up. So let's click on protein, for example. Okay, they can download these materials and print them up if they wish to. What we used to do in the past is collect a certain amount of money from the participants. I think it was, off the top of my head, around $49. The details will be on this website anyway, so you can get the exact information. I think it was $49. Out of the $49, I think $35 would go into the prize money towards the end prize, okay? And the other $14 would go towards photocopying and administration costs, so that you can print up these documents on a weekly basis and hand it to your participants to put into a folder. Okay, so every week they get more information that they can put into their folder, and they can take it home and read it on top of what you'll read through the class. Okay, so that's basically the 12 weeks worth of information. Every week's a different topic. Second week's the meals and plans. Again, all the information's there. Okay, and it talks about meal plan A and meal plan B, depending on their body weight and their height and different measurements. I believe in your Herbalife member pack, you do have like this card thing that you can actually measure the weight and body fat and all that kind of stuff, and it tells them how much protein they should be taking and what meal plan they should be on, whether it's meal plan A, B, or C, to lose weight effectively. Okay, so that's week 2. So the first 2 weeks they don't need a password, but if you click on the third week, it actually asks for a password. Okay, and how you actually get access to this password is if you, as a coach, and this is only for the coaches, okay, you have all this information that you use to set up a weight loss challenge. So you have documents you can download and print for registration, or this is through SurveyMonkey. People can register online, okay. So that's the document that you can actually set up on SurveyMonkey. You can set up your own account of SurveyMonkey. It's a free account, okay? And you can actually take these questions and answers and put it onto a SurveyMonkey form. So you notice it's got up to 10 questions, and that's why you can get it for free on SurveyMonkey. If you exceed the 10 questions, then you have to pay SurveyMonkey for the service, okay? So basically, people can fill in these details, and the form will come directly to your email account through SurveyMonkey, okay? So that's for registration. You've got a document for downloads, okay? So if you register your challenge, you'll automatically be entered into the monthly prize draw. So you can register your weight loss challenge with Herbalife itself, okay? And you go into a monthly prize draw, and you can see the flyer for details. The general information, so weight loss challenge manual, and this is a document you print up. And the great thing I love about the weight loss challenge, the last time I did this was in Malaysia, so it's been a while for me. But the great thing I love about it is basically this manual for the coach is pretty straightforward. All you do is pretty much read the information that's on the manual with the participants, okay? So you pass all these first few pages, which is table of contents, etc., okay? But then this is really getting clear on, you know, what you can and can't do, how to advertise it, you know, preparing for it, maximum number of participants, up to a maximum of 40 participants. Otherwise, you need to run an extra weight loss challenge if you have more than that. The fees that you charge, so as I said, it was $49, so I still remember that clearly, okay? And you also charge participants, if they gain weight, you charge them a fine or a fee of $1, okay, which also goes towards the prize money. If there's an absence fee, you charge them $5 for missing out on the class, okay? So it makes people want to come back to participate, okay? So the maximum payout for the first prize is no more than $599, okay? 2 reasons for this maximum payout is participants should be driven by the results they'll achieve, with the extra benefit of possibly winning money. Larger funds could encourage participants to engage in unhealthy or excessive weight loss and exercise practices. Therefore, we dictate this reasonable maximum prize amount, okay? So the duration of the weight loss challenge should be a minimum of 6 weeks, but normally runs for 12, all right? You'll have weekly meetings. So if you're doing it a face-to-face weight loss challenge like what we did in Malaysia, it was once a week gathering for an hour, okay? These days, a lot of people are also doing this weight loss challenge online through Facebook. So what they're actually doing is setting up a special page for a weight loss challenge on Facebook, okay? And they get participants involved who still pay the same fees and everything like that, okay? But how they know if the participant's doing right is they need to be posting up their meals every day, what they're eating, what their results are for the week. Once a week they need to report. If they don't report, that's actually, you know, where they get a penalty of, you know, either weight gain or not participating, $5. So these are things you can actually do this online, and then by the end of the 12 weeks, you obviously go by the biggest loser in weight loss, as well as the percentage. Okay, so you go by the percentage of weight loss, not by the kilos of weight loss. And the reason you go by a percentage is because if someone is a larger person and they're losing weight, mainly what they're shifting in the beginning is fluids, and they lose that very quickly. So if you take a percentage of how much body weight they lost, and then you can pick the winner through that. Okay, and it makes it fair for everybody. It doesn't matter whether they're a larger person or a smaller person. Everybody has a chance to win the money. Okay, different methods of advertising, an agreement from the participant to participate, minimum age. Now the company says minimum age is 14, and persons age 14 to 17 need written permission. Okay, so phone scripts, so forth, blah, blah, blah. So again, this is information you can read at your own convenience. I'm really just here to share with you the tool and what you actually do on a weight loss challenge. So the $49 is the fee, and as it says here, to partake, a minimal amount of every $49 is used to cover the photocopying, print costs, handouts, purchasing of supplies. So you'll be sampling products every week with the participants, and it's all relating back to Herbalife. Okay, so for example, the first week where you're talking about protein, you might have samples of the protein bar, or you might talk about the protein in our shakes and sample shakes, or you might sample the protein powder with a shake or whatever, or a snack. So it's all relating back to the Herbalife products. So second week, you're talking about water and the importance of snacking and things like that. So again, you might have a healthy snack, make some joy balls or what have you. So every week, try and relate it back to the Herbalife products, which also the notes will give you some ideas on how to do that. Okay, tools that you need to make sure that you've got, obviously pens, receipt pads rather, flavors of herbal beverage, hot water if possible, cold water, napkins, honey, stir sticks. These are just some ideas. That card thing that I was talking about in your member pack is called the Lean Protein Estimator. Okay, so that's the tool you use to measure the meal plans that we spoke about earlier. A scale, a camera, obviously, to take before and afters, measuring tape, folders, raffle tickets. You can do giveaways, for 2 weeks through to 12 weeks. We used to give products that aren't inner nutrition, like a face quencher or skin product or what have you, or body lotion, what have you. Okay, so these are all ideas. Talks about hygiene, which obviously cleaning the scale and making sure that whatever you're making food wise with the shakes or snacks is all healthy and clean. Setting up different stations for the weight loss challenge. So there might be a weigh-in station, and then the next station might be a measurement station, and then the next station might be where they grab their herbal beverage, and the next station might be where they grab their shake. Okay. Name tags. Definitely put name tags on your participants, and then direct them to the weigh-in station, etc. So it actually takes you through a step-by-step format that even if you don't know what you're doing, you can't go wrong with this format. And, when we ran this in Malaysia, we didn't know what we were doing. We just pretty much read the information and followed the instructions. And, we ran quite a few successful back-to-back weight loss challenges. Also, there's a document here that for the weigh-ins and measures, which is a weekly record. So you put your name and the date, the person's name and the date rather, everybody has their own document, and you put their weight for week 1 when they started, week 2, week 3, so forth, and the final weight loss, weekly weight loss and gain, etc., total weight loss, percentage weight loss, weight gain fee paid. So if they've gained weight, they pay the fee. Upper chest measurements, chest, waist, hips, right thigh, right arm, left arm, and total centimeter loss for the 12 weeks challenge. Okay, this is the agreement that they must fill in. Okay, and then this is the payouts, how to pay out. Okay, so first place wins 50% of the prize money. Okay, so for example, let's say you're charging a participant $49. Let's say, for example, $15 is for photocopying, etc., and folders, etc. So that leaves, let's say $14 to keep it simple. So that leaves $35 prize money per participant. Okay, so if you've got 10 participants, for example, that's $350 prize money in total. Out of the $350, first place gets 50%. So they'll get $175. Second place will get 30% of the $500 of the $350. So that's 90, whatever that is, 105 or whatever. And third prize gets 20%, which is the balance. Okay. Now, there also becomes a fourth prize, which goes out to the centimeter loss, the biggest loser in centimeters. Okay. And it can't be one of the top 3 winners. So it's actually 4 prizes. Okay. And the fourth prize goes to the biggest centimeter loss that's not part of these 3 winners. Okay, so it'll be the next person that lost the most centimeters if it's one of these guys. Okay, so pretty straightforward. They sign off on it, agreeing. They have a food log, drink log, write down everything they eat and drink. Okay, so as you can see. And then, okay, so now this section is actually where you start the class. Okay, so registration handouts for week 1. You're welcome, everybody. We're pleased that you've accepted our invitation to join our weight loss. You pretty much can read this, okay? You don't have to read it word for word. You put your own character into it, your own enthusiasm, your own fun and excitement. And, you say to people, okay, some of the various topics we will be discussing in the upcoming weeks are, and it's pretty much the 12 weeks worth of weight loss topics, okay? You got references to refer back to, books, DVDs, websites, okay? There's a couple of other websites there, calorieking.com.au, okay? So that's a website. Oops, what did I do? I just closed the thing. No problem. No problem. All right, back into the downloads. Manual. Okay, so basically you can run through this and it's pretty straightforward because you'll just read the information and that's pretty much it. It's that straightforward. So let's go back to week 1. Just 1 second. Okay, so week 1, back here. Okay, so, talking about, what topic was it? It was the protein, which is week 1 topic. So you're talking about protein intake. You talk about the meal plans. Sorry, guys, I'm just flicking up, trying to get it back to week 1. Here we go. So, you can pretty much read this stuff. Protein is an important component of every cell in the body. It is an organic compound composed of 20 amino acids, blah, 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 so on and so on. Okay. How protein affects your weight, pretty much read it. Consider the source. Okay. And then protein foods at a glance. All right. So you can see protein, egg whites, 7 whites is actually 25 grams of protein. Okay, so people can actually calculate how much protein they're actually getting on a daily basis through this chart. Okay, meal plan A, again, these are all from the lean protein estimator that I was talking about, and it tells them which plan they should be on. Okay, so in week 2, you're actually doing that. As you see here, it says week 2. So snacking, meal plan, cellular nutrition, and water. Okay. Week 3. Okay. Where is week 3? Okay. So in actual fact, there's also quizzes. So this is still week 2. There's questions, so you have a bit of a quiz at the end that you can ask participants, so you make it a bit more fun. When looking for a healthier snack, the key fat to look closely at is trans fat, total fat, saturated fat, or all of the above. And you get them to answer, okay? And you will have an answer sheet for all these answers, okay? So as you can see, it's a bit of fun. It doesn't make it a boring weight loss challenge where people just come in, weigh themselves, and go home. This is actually sharing information that they learn more about what their body needs, but also a quiz question to make sure they're learning. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You pretty much go through that for the whole 12 weeks. You know, the same thing, weigh in, measurements, you know, snack ideas, shake ideas, sampling products, you know, photos, all that kind of stuff, and just having a lot of fun, which is really, really key. Okay, so back to the Weight Loss Challenge website. You know, there's the rules and guidelines. You can download all the documents here, you know, references, etc., etc. The meal plans, trainer outlines for week 1, week 2, and products by the week. Okay, different posters you can use. So let's open one up to have a look. You know, what do you have to lose? Join the Fun Weight Loss Challenge. So these are ways you can promote it, whether it's online or on, so people can attend maybe in our centre in Derrimut or what have you. Okay, so a great idea to get together with some coaches and do something like this. You know, different posters that you can hang around and promote it. So really the key, guys, to run a successful weight loss challenge, you want to be promoting it at least 2 to 3 weeks before you actually start one, okay? Because you want to make sure that you have a good number of people. You know, at least 5 or 6 participants is a minimum to make it a bit more fun. You know, I always say go for 10 or 20 as a minimum, but definitely, you know, you want to be promoting the socks off it so you can get a lot of people in there, but also you can have good prize money to give away that people get excited about competing, okay? So weekly handouts, all weekly handouts can be found in the participants. So the participants will always access this information. And every week in your notes, from the 3rd week onwards, you'll be giving people a password to actually be able to open these links. As you can see, I can't open it because I haven't got the password in front of me. Okay, so this is actually through the information you're going to give them on each session. Okay, so back to the coaches corner, which is your corner. Okay, you got results tab. Okay, So finish your challenge and please enter your results here. If you run more than one weight loss challenge, then please complete and submit one form for each of your challenges. Please note you must complete this form in order for your participants to be eligible for the Kickstart Your Day promotion, travel vouchers, etc. Okay, so you can actually enter your participants in with Herbalife, and they can also win prizes directly from the company, on top of what you've given them, by the way. Okay, so Coach's Corner training, okay, you've got MP3s here to listen to how to do each session. So there's no question in your mind on, what to do in each section or each session, I should say. This concept was actually brought up by a lady called Meta Hildegard, who's a president's team member in the US. That was her idea to start this. And you got some local people doing some trainings, Sheila and Rosia from South Australia, Kim Jo from New Zealand, etc., etc. So these are all people that are Australia, New Zealand, that have done recordings and have run weight loss challenges in Australia. Okay, some recipe ideas to make delicious shakes at your weight loss challenge. So chocolate raspberry shake, strawberry kiwi shake, banana bread shake, berry shake, chocolate strawberry shake, cafe mocha shake. So having a bit of fun, showing the competitors that it's not just boring shakes. You can actually have a lot of fun with your shake, okay? And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of recipes there: apple pie shake, peach almond shake, etc., etc., etc. And the list goes on and on and on, okay? Okay, so back to results, okay? So, again, your participants have access to this website. So that's that. I want to backtrack just for a second back to the Coach's Corner. There is a password required that you need to enter in one of these things to download information. See, nobody can have access to this corner, only coaches can. So a participant can't actually click on this stuff. I've opened it already and put the password. That's why I can. But the password for your notes is the word shake, SHAKE. Okay, so this is how you'll have access to the Coach's Corner. I think if I log out of it and go back in, it probably won't let me. Let me try that. Herbalife Weight Loss Challenge. If I go Coach's Corner, oh no, it's still in memory. Okay, so yeah, you do need that password shake to actually access this Coach's Corner, because participants cannot access that. Okay, and then frequently asked questions. What is a weight loss challenge? Where can I find out more about this weight loss challenge? What will I get from a weight loss challenge? How much does it cost? Is there any compensation? Can anyone attend? When can I start a weight loss challenge? And can children participate in a weight loss challenge? Okay, which all that information is in the manual that you'll download and print, which is all this information. Okay, so it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun doing it face to face, but you can also have a lot of fun doing it online as a weight loss challenge online. Okay, so you can you can promote it to all your friends on Facebook. Hey, get involved in a weight loss challenge, prize money to be won, etc., etc. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Talking about omega-3s and omega-6s and fatty acids, and just every week is a whole bunch of information to give people good ideas and tips on how to live a healthier lifestyle. Quizzes again, portion distortion, you know, and so forth. Okay. What else can I say about a weight loss challenge? You know, definitely do one. It's a great way to build your business. People love to compete in things, so it's a great way to get people together. A bit like our fit camps, people love coming to the fit camp because we're creating a community. Well, the same thing with the weight loss challenge. It's creating a community of people who want to have a bit of fun, lose weight in a healthy way, and compete for some prize money. Now, one of the things with a weight loss challenge is the participants do not have to be on Herbalife products. Okay. Yes, we recommend it. And normally the people who are winning the weight loss challenge are the people using the Herbalife products, obviously. Okay. So what actually happens is the participants actually start mingling every week, and they start seeing results from people losing weight quickly, that they say, hey, what are you doing? And they say, well, I'm using that Herbalife product that Hiba supplied me with. Oh, okay. Which products are you using? Oh, I'm using the shake and the multivitamin or whatever they're using. And so what ends up happening, you know, Hiba might have 3-4 participants in the room, and then those other participants say, hey, you know, I spoke to Janet and she's losing weight on that Herbalife stuff. I'd like to give it a go too. And before you know it, between the participants and the information you're providing every week, participants end up upgrading themselves to the Herbalife products, even if they didn't start on the Herbalife products, because they notice they're losing the weight loss challenge because they're not losing weight effectively like the other people. Okay, so as you can see, the quiz questions here, the ones in bold are the correct answer. So it makes it really easy for you. Oops, what happened there? It makes it really easy for you to actually give them the right answers without having to think about the answer. Okay, I think that's about it off the top of my head. Again, it's been a few years since I've done a weight loss challenge, but as you can see, I've experienced all these things myself, and that's why I'm able to train on it from experience. And it makes it really easy to talk about. See, remembering even the price off by heart, you know, it's amazing. I haven't looked at this website except for a few minutes ago to bring it up for tonight's session. Okay, so what I'm going to do is bring you guys back online. If anyone's got any questions at all about the weight loss challenge, please feel free to come on and ask the questions away. Go for it. Anyone got any questions?
Roger, can I ask a quick one?
Sure.
So there was the fourth prize.
Yeah.
But they didn't mention what they actually thought the prize was.
Ah, yes. Okay. So the prize, you know, the penalties that you're charging, the $1 weight gain fee, the $5 absence fee, all that goes into a different pot. Okay. And that goes to the biggest centimeter loser for that weight loss challenge.
Awesome. All right, cool. Thank you.
Any other questions? Eva, have you got any questions? No. Look, it's pretty straightforward. Pretty much all the information is on that website and the downloads that you're going to download anyway. Like I said, we didn't know anything about it. We had just heard about it. We watched Meta Hill. I always have troubles with her surname, Hildegard. We watched her video. I think she's got it on YouTube as well. There's a whole video that she's done about it. So maybe if you just do a search on weight loss challenge, Herbalife weight loss challenge on YouTube, I'm sure it will come up. Or you can take her name from which one was it? I think it was under Coach's Corner, under training. Okay, so if you pretty much, let's do this. Let's have a look. If you go training with Meta Hildegard, let's put it into YouTube and see what happens. or maybe just her name. No, they don't look like. So let's put Herbalife Weight Loss Challenge. I'm sure it'll come up. Okay, there you go. All right. So, you know, there's Herbalife Weight Loss Challenge, week 1, etc., etc. Some people are running Body Transformation Challenge and Weight Loss Challenge together. So again, it's just about the challenge. People love this concept of competing for something, especially if there's prize money or something that they're going to really get out of it. So, you know, and it's got week by week here for the weight loss challenge. So week 1, week 2, you know, week 3, and so forth. See, it's all there. So, you know, just go online, watch the videos, listen to the audios that are on this website, herbalifeweight.com.au, and print and download the information and just read it. It's pretty straightforward. It's so easy to do. And we picked up so much business through this in Malaysia when we were doing it. We got supervisors out of it. We got world team members out of it. And it was just people having fun. That's what it really came down to. Yeah.
Sweet.
Any other questions, guys?
No.
No. So, you know, if you're thinking of running something like this, again, I'd suggest getting a group of coaches together. That's a lot more fun doing it with other people in your team. Plus, everybody's bringing their own energy, bringing their own participants. So it ends up making it a bigger weight loss challenge. Okay. And especially we're now starting to approach, obviously, spring. Pretty soon it's going to be summer. You know, this is the time people are now starting to think, I need to lose weight and get ready for summer. Okay. And because they're thinking that, this is a great time to start a challenge like this, because it's so easy to promote. Hey, shape up for summer, join our weight loss challenge, you know, come and have some fun and prize money to be won. Okay. I think also on the Game Changing Squad website, I've actually put up flyers for the weight loss challenge, if I remember right. So if I go back here to the flyers, weight loss challenge. Okay. Here's a great one you can use for, this is one that somebody here in Australia was actually using. Karen was using in her weight loss challenges down Narre Warren way. So, you know, you can print this up, alter the names and numbers, obviously, to your details, and put the date and when it's starting, and, you know, make it either a flyer or posters that you can hang up in different places like notice boards, community centers, you know, shopping malls, you know, 7-Elevens, milk bars, anyone that will let you hang it up, you put it up. Okay. So, and then after the 12 weeks, you're going to start another one and put a new one up again at the same places. So just keep the repetition happening, that people are inquiring all the time about joining you. Okay. So guys, it's exciting.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So just with the altering of those flyers, what do you use to alter them?
Just Word, like that one would have been a Word document maybe.
Yep.
Some of them are done on PowerPoints.
Yep.
Some of them that you can't alter, what you do is you just copy and paste your name and number over the details. So I know some of these, let's try this one, for example. It might not be, get the Dance Fit Club one. Do you want to dance? So that's a PowerPoint presentation, this one. Okay.
Yep.
So if you haven't got PowerPoint, what you actually do is you just cut out, this one obviously I can, but if you couldn't, you would cut out Patrick's name and paste on it, you know, your name and number.
Yeah, sweet.
So it's okay. Most of them you can easily alter.
Yep.
So that's it, guys. That's the weight loss challenge and how to do a weight loss challenge.
Beautiful.
Awesome. All right, so I'll leave it with you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow night at the Fit Camp.
Yes, you will.
Awesome.
Good night. Cheers, guys.
You too, mate.
Bye for now.
Thanks a lot, man.
See
Bye.
ya.